The Giants, us, were leading it 5-2, tied with Dallas, but we win the tiebreaker because we beat them week 1. Now, I do expect Telvin Smith and Ungwal to kind of progress, as DJ Swearinger is going to be out 2 more weeks. We may be able to bring him back a week early after this week. But Darian Thompson, I'm not even sure we want to bring DJ Swearinger back the way he's been playing. But defensive line, Olivier Vernon only a sack and a half on the year. But here we go. We got a division rival for them, and this would be even a bigger win for us because we would keep our confidence rolling. But we got to win this game to get that confidence rolling. As there you see it says beat your rival, and we hope we can, because this Eagles team is very explosive whenever they get going on offense, and then their defense turns up. Eli moved up to 9th all-time passing yardage last game. He's done 2,000 on the year. Odell and Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall had that huge catch against Baltimore 2 weeks ago. Oh, and as I said in my last video, stats from Week 7, I don't know what I was thinking when I said we beat the Rams 29-19. We beat them 32-26. So, sorry about that. Very sorry about that. That was just a bad mistake on my end. And that's why we gotta keep going, and we gotta keep playing. It keeps telling me the internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. It's told me that the whole time I've been live since last night, but yet it's been letting me live stream, so I don't know what the game's thinking. Here we go. We're bringing the blitz on the first play of the game, trying to get pressure on Carson Wentz. Hopefully this great defense of ours can hold. As Ungwal, and Carson Wentz takes the snap. Out this way, Darian Thompson going to lay a big hit on Carson Wentz. That's a huge hit after a 33-yard run. You got to get the angle to tackle, as we almost lost Baltimore last week because I didn't try to get the angle. I just went straight at the tackle. Didn't work. Darren Sproles, a very explosive running back. We're going to have to keep him in check this game. No one can get back to Carson Wentz, and they do. JPP getting his 8th sack on the year. And my gosh, he has just been a absolutely wrecking machine this year. Olivier Vernon not being the acquisition we've really wanted so far, but he does have a lot of batted away balls. He's been playing very well, getting pressure on the quarterback, just not getting sacks. So we need him to get sacks, though. If he's going to be that acquisition we tried to pay a lot of money to, he's going to have to start getting sacks. Here we go on a 3rd and short. You already know the play we've ran all year on these types of plays. Engage 8. Darian Thompson going to cheat over and then come right up the middle as Ungwal gets Darren Sproles, and we get him. That's going to go nowhere. As you already know, we sim the extra points, kicks, and punts. They really don't matter. If they miss it, good. If they make it, same position we would be in if I tried to block it. Here we go, already putting that shoe clock on. As you see, I've done it earlier this week than I have any other week. Here comes DeMarco Murray in this amazing offense so far this year. DeMarco gets a gain of 6 on that one on his first rush of this game. Seattle's lost back-to-back games. And now the Cardinals lead their division. Here we go. DeMarco Murray is one of the top receivers in the NFL and the 2nd leading rusher as he trucks over 2 guys right there. Which will bring up a first and 10. Here we go. Here comes Eli. Gonna get sacked by Fletcher Cox. A big sack from him. We're going to take the chew clock off now. I don't know even why I turned it on so early, like I said. Here we go. We're going to knock that one out to Victor Cruz, who's going to get around 6 yards. Gains 3. After he gains the 3, we lost right back. And that's the deal with Eli. He's been very bad with placement this year on the ball. Whenever he places the ball, it don't really go his way. It's DeMarco Murray playing his former team this game, and it's Wow, a bad thrown ball by Eli Manning. Horrible thrown ball. And Jordan Hicks, a great interception. Comes Landon Collins in this defense. As we get him for a loss of 1, Telvin Smith makes the tackle, or they say it's at the line of scrimmage. So here we go. This is a big play, 2nd and 10. We're going to have to get a sack or at least put pressure on him. Damon Harrison goes out, and Jonathan Hankins hits him as he throws the ball away. Like I said, Eli throwing that last pick to Jordan Hicks. It got batted up in the air, but I can't really blame Eli for that. Most of the picks this year we can blame him for, though. Here comes Olivier Vernon. He has not been the acquisition we wanted so far this year, like I said. Only a sack and a half on the year, but he has been getting pressure, but we need him to start getting sacks, not just pressure. JPP almost gets his 9th sack of the year. He got one earlier this game, as you saw him shoelace Carson Wentz. You already know we sim punts, kicks, and field goals, because, well, we just do. Murray got his rushing going kind of a while ago. There we go. Decent gain of 8 yards. Okay. Where we're going to run a power option with DeMarco Murray. And DeMarco is stuffed right back at the line of scrimmage. This is only our 2nd possession of the game. As you see, we didn't get anything on the 1st possession. So here we go on the 2nd. Eli threw that pick after it was batted up in the air. Here we go. DeMarco gains the 1st. This is his 1st game against his old team. So hopefully he can have a good game. This team did not try to even re-sign him. He did not want to re-sign here. So he came to the Giants. In the game he came to the Giants, you know. Not in real life, though. He went to the Tennessee Titans. But 2nd and 11. They lead 3-0. Here we go, trying to see if Odell can beat his man. He does beat his man, as he's done so much this year. And he's already got another catch going up the middle of the field. That's going to be a touchdown. Odell Beckham. Eli Manning acting like he did something there. If you watch that Minnesota Vikings game, he cannot take credit for any passes from now on. Because, yeah, he threw 6 touchdowns, but he also threw 6 picks, and one was a pick 6 to win the game for the Vikings, which gave him that touchdown to win. Here comes Landon Collins. You already know the drill. He's blitzing as well. Can't get back. Telvin Smith and Ungwa both get back there and make the sack, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and 20. It's our 2nd sack of the game. You already know we lead the league in sacks because we're that good. Damon Harrison still only 1.5 sack in a Giants uniform, as Darren Sproles pretty much bottled up after a 3-yard gain. Baltimore 6-1. We've given them their only loss, and it came off that catch, probably one of the catches of the century by Brandon Marshall. Here we go on 3rd and 17. And Zach Ertz catches it. Eli Apple can't make the tackle. No one can make the tackle. Look at him. He's going. As Landon Collins most likely going to catch him. Landon Collins. Thank you, God, that we have Landon Collins. I mean, what would we do without him? Without Landon Collins, I don't know where we would be this year. We'd probably be 0-7 without Landon Collins, to be honest with you. Here he comes. He's made so many good plays this year. You see right here covering the bubble screen, as he was going to make the tackle again if Darren Sproles would have came around there, but they lose 2 yards on that one. Excuse me. As you see Landon Collins, like I said, just trying to make another great play. Stop coming in and out of here, bro, for real. Making a lot of noise. Here Damon Harrison is. No one can get him till the end of the play. It's going to be a 10-yard gain. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1. We're going to bring an undersmoke, a blitz play. Excuse me if there's any background noise. But 3rd and 1. Everyone trying to get back. No one can get there. Nelson Aguilar, a touchdown. And that's the plays Janoris Jenkins has messed up on this year. Held Des Bryant to 41 yards. He held other receivers, great receivers. Even Stephon Diggs had a Julio Jones-type game. But he's played very well, but he struggles against backups. I don't understand how he can be so good against a star receiver and then struggle against backups. Odell catches it. He just seems to always be open on the field. No matter where he's at, he's always open. We're going to run the power option to the right side. Again with DeMarco Murray. Hopefully this time he can get something out of it. You know, this is where all his big touchdowns have come from this year. He does get the first down. That's a 3-yard gain. And you see Fletcher Cox and one of our offensive linemen getting into it there. We're going to go ahead and throw that chew clock on. I know we're down. But we got to throw that on. DeMarco up there, and I think that should have probably been a face mask, but it's not called. We're going to go to Larry Donnell, who I think I re-signed. I'm not even sure if I re-signed him or not, but I know for sure I re-signed Will Tye. He's the future tight end for this team, hopefully. I want Will Tye to be the best in the game one day, but here we go. We throw to DeMarco Murray, who's can't reel that one in. We're going to have to punt here on 4th and 4. Let's try to backspin him, pin him deep. Well, he's probably just going to kick it out of the back of the end zone, bring it out to the 20. He punts. Yes, that's going to be in the end zone. That'll bring him out to the 20-yard line. We got to get a stop here. Like I said, Darian Thompson might still start even when DJ Swearinger comes back because of how good he's played this year. He's a rookie and he's already got 2 interceptions. He leads the team in tackles almost. Just played great. His JPP, I think, leads the league in sacks, honestly. We're going to blitz again. Darian Thompson and this defense come up through there, and Eli Apple makes the tackle. You already know Eli Apple should have 3 interceptions. Dropped the one against Aaron Rodgers, which let the Packers drive down and win the game with the field goal. And dropped one last game, but we still won. But he needs to have better play recognition right there. That's what I want to see from him, them types of plays. Darren Sproles going to be wide open. I'm trying to drop back on him. I can't. And they're going deep. And it's caught. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie just... Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. It's going to make a 17-7 lead for the Philadelphia Eagles. Excuse me for my damn dog barking. He's excited, I guess, because some retard's outside yelling. As we get 9 yards there with DeMarco Murray. Hold on just 1 second, please. Slink, you be quiet too, buddy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had to shut this my little brother up and my dog. Hopefully they don't be barking and yelling anymore. As you saw, Dorial Green Beckham just 41 reasons why I couldn't do anything right there. There, DeMarco only gets 2 yards on that one. Running the X post here. I don't know who I'm going to. And I'm probably going to be sacked. Yes, I'm sacked. And Eli is injured for the second time this season. And you already know Mike Glennon and Josh Johnson, both bad backups. They both threw a lot of interceptions. So let's try out Ryan Nassib because we haven't tried him out this year as a backup. And the other two didn't play well. So let's just go ahead and get Ryan Nassib in the game. Down to 3rd and 14 with Ryan Nassib in the game. Wow. I'd never expected to be in this situation. And it's to a team that is 2-5. Here we go. We're going to load up the pass, and he overthrows the receiver. God dang, looking like Eli Manning right there. Overthrowing the receiver. We're going to have to punt again with Brad Wing. And this time we're not even going to try to put some backspin on it. We're just going to hope it can get there, stay there. No, he's going to receive it, yeah. He's going to return it. Here Trevon Wade is. Can't get around there. And he gains about 4 on that one. Excuse me. 16. As Eli's going to be injured for the second time this year. And that's going to bring in Ryan Nassib this time. Here comes Ungwa trying to lead this defense out here for a stop. Landon Collins coming up through there. And he gets sacked. I think that's, yeah, Landon Collins, they're going to say, is in on that one. It's going to be a half sack for Devin Kennard and Landon Collins. We got 3 sacks this game. Once again, we're just racking up sacks this game. Darian Thompson going to be coming up this time as they do run. Oh, man, and Damon Harrison can't get him. No one really can. He gains 14 on that one, I think. 12 on that one. 12 or 14. Here we go. We're going to run a Tampa 2 in a 3rd and 4 situation. And let's just hope to God it works. 39-yard line across the 50. Wow. For us, we can keep momentum going, but I'm going to have to go ahead and throw Josh Johnson in. I'm not rolling with Ryan Nassib. Even though Josh Johnson's only thrown 18 passes this year and 3 interceptions. He's got sacked 4 times, and he only played 2.5 quarters. Yeah, he's that bad. We're going to have to rock with him. I'm not going with Ryan Nassib's whack ass throwing wobbly passes out over a guy that's wide open. Here we go. 2nd and 16 from the 45. Everyone trying to get pressure. No one can get pressure, and Zach Ertz is wide open across the field. I saw that coming a mile away. Darian Thompson can't make the tackle, and he just runs over and through like 4 people. Hey, Slink, stop crying. There's no reason to cry. You're perfectly fine. Here we go. On a 1st and 10, Telvin Smith going to blitz with Eli Apple. And Olivier Vernon, there's the acquisition we made in this offseason. We paid money to, lots of money to, coming over from Miami. He's made a lot of tackles, but his sack numbers have not been good, and that's what we brought him over here to do, is sack the quarterback and throw him into the dirt. Here we go on 2nd and 14, blitzing. And he can't go anywhere as Ungwa and Landon Collins and Telvin Smith, 3 of our best defensive players, get in on the tackle. Here we go on 3rd and 16, going to try to get pressure on the QB. Oh, here we go. He has no one wide open, but he's getting so much time. DRC, 41 Reasons Why, takes him down. Can he kick a 41-yarder? Yes, he will be able to probably kick a 51-yarder. Yes, he does. 2 scores, 2 touchdowns puts us ahead. I feel like we're going to have to do a lot more running with Ryan Nassib in the game. I said we're going to rock with Josh Johnson. We probably still will. Let me just run a couple of plays with him. And DeMarco fumbles. Yeah, I know that was not Ryan Nassib's fault, but I'm still going to throw Josh Johnson in as our starting quarterback for now. We might lose this game, honestly, but we got to keep trying. Can't give up hope. When you give up, that's when you start losing by a bunch. It's still only a 2-possession game. Here we go. Landon Collins going to blitz on this one. Oh, and he gets it. I don't know what kind of voodoo they was running right there. He just kept sliding over and over and over. I guess they don't have a play clock or something. Actually, that was my fault for trying to anticipate it perfectly. Uh-oh, here we go. On a 1st and 5, that was a... I knew they was going to run the ball. I didn't know where to. Couldn't call the blitz. They wouldn't let me. Darren Sproles gets down to the 15-yard line, and that's going to bring up a 1st and 10. It's 20-7. Sorry, I'm trying to talk over a bunch of idiots in my house. Won't be quiet. Darren Sproles is up the middle. Landon Collins trying to make the tackle. Can't hit him. 3 other guys in on the tackle. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 1 from the 5. Here we go. It's 2nd and 1 from the 5. Uh-oh, Darian Thompson can't get back. Darren Sproles down to the 3-yard line. It just seems as if the Philadelphia Eagles have come to play. We thought it was going to be an easy matchup. We came out making mistakes. They didn't. And that's why they're gonna keep marching down the field probably. As there they are into the end zone. Ryan Matthews just shoving Telvin Smith in the face and getting in for the TD. And now we are down 20 points. It takes 3 touchdowns. You know, we almost came back from 4 touchdowns down starting the 4th quarter last game. I probably need to take chew clock off. Here we go. We're probably going to start going to B. Marsh a little more. He's been magnificent this year, and I haven't been going to him enough. As we go across the middle to Will Tye on this play, and it's batted away. Will Tye can't pull it in. Josh Johnson, a great throw. That's probably his only good throw that he's had all year. And he cannot get the completion, though. Odell beats his guy. Josh Johnson, a beautiful throw down the sidelines. Damn it, I should have stayed in and just went all the way to the end zone, but I accidentally stepped out of bounds. Josh Johnson, though, a 21-yard completion to Odell Beckham for a 1st down. Here we go. To Larry Donnell up the middle of the field. Great block by Odell Beckham. He's a little man, but he made the great block right there. Josh Johnson actually starting this game off, making some really good throws. Do not expect that from a quarterback of his stature. He's like a Matt Castle mixed with Brandon Weeden if you divide that by 48. And then we go up top, not up top really, but across the middle of the field to Brandon Marshall, who gets the ball batted away. Here we go. I really don't want to run this play in this situation, but Odell does beat his man again. And you can't put these shitty corners on Odell Beckham or he's just going to burn them all day. He does right there again. He has over 1,200 yards this year, which is just absolutely terrific. Probably going to go over 2,000, honestly. Eli Manning leads the league in passing yards, and he's 9th all-time on the list after last game, but, you know, or 2 games ago, but, you know, he's not going to be playing, I don't think, for some time. And JPP makes the tackle on Darren Sproles. Uh-oh, is our defense starting, now that they see that we may have some offense in us, they're starting to get a little pumped up, and they're starting to make tackles. Uh-oh, here we go. Darian Thompson. And we get another stuff for a 2-yard loss again. And that's going to go ahead and bring up a 3rd and 17. They've lost 7 yards. Here we go. We need to get a stop right here. This is crucial we get a stop. Because if we don't, this game could be headed for the worst for us. Here we go. Damon Harrison. Going to try to get back. No one can get pressure. He goes right across the middle to Darren Sproles, who jukes a guy out. And then 3 guys. It takes 3 guys to take him down. That's very surprising. Darren Sproles, really? 3 guys? Come on. Slank, you stop whining, baby. You're fine. Here we go on 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. As we're going to go across to Brandon Marshall. Bad throw by Josh Johnson. And Michael Kendricks is going to take it down the sideline, and DeMarco Murray not going to be fast enough to catch him. That's a pick 6 from Josh Johnson. Right when I said I think we have some offense in us, Josh Johnson goes and makes that throw. My God, Josh Johnson, I am just telling you this right now. You will have to be better than that if you even want to be a 3rd string on this team. He gets sacked right there instead of throwing the ball like I hit 4 minutes ago. We hit the 2-minute warning. I think that they get ball coming out of half too, which should just wow. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. Brandon Marshall beats his guy, catches it for a first down, 21 yards. Josh Johnson, you better be lucky your receivers want to make plays, and that's not even a first, they're going to say. We're going to hand it to the workhorse, DeMarco Murray. Actually, no, he ain't second in rushing anymore. He's sixth as some guys passed him, including Jamal Charles and Adrian Peterson, I think, passed him after last week. I'm not sure, though. But I don't think he did. Or I think he did. Oh, when Josh Johnson's going to take it and get hit, I thought I could still throw, but I guess he had passed the line of scrimmage and he gets taken up after a gain of 6. Here we go. I see DeMarco as my safety valve. I'm going to go ahead and throw it to DeMarco. And where was Odell going? Whenever a receiver catches the ball, you have to go and block for him. He was already midway down the field. Slow down a little bit, Odell, and just look and try to make the block. As we go to Will Tye on this one. As he tries to truck, cannot. Here we go. We're going for it on this play. Slink. Nothing is wrong with you. You're perfectly fine. Here we go. I think we might be going up top to Brandon Marshall. I saw Odell open, but there was a safety over there. There was a safety on the other side, too, so it really didn't make a difference. We're going to run the play-action wide receiver in. We're at least going to try to get a field goal before we go into halftime. We go over the middle, and it's picked off by Jordan Hicks. That's going to be his second interception on the day. Wow. As it looks like the Eagles got our number. I mean, they are a division rival. They usually do end up beating the Giants almost every year. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 45. We bring a full-on blitz. Can anyone get him? Telvin Smith misses him. And JPP does get him after a gain of 1. There's a big tackle from Jason Pierre-Paul, the beast of this defense. Him and Landon Collins and Janoris Jenkins have easily been the best players on this defense this year. Got to give Ungwa some credit. As Landon Collins, right there, right when I say that, I give him props, and he goes and fucks up a good play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and inches. I don't know how the Eagles are this good, but they are. We're just going to have to deal with it. They came out today playing harder than us so far, but there's still a whole other half of football to play. Here we go on a cover 3 play on 3rd and inches with 25 seconds left. Uh-oh. Can we get back? And we cannot get back. And that's going to be a tackle after a gain of, I think, 10. Yeah, 10. That's just it's a really, really good play from them. Here we are. You already know we're bringing Darian Thompson on this as well. Try to get Wentz's whack ass. And we get the sack. Turn around, Denard, and pick that. You get pick 6 if you get that. But he can't get it. And they're probably still going to score just off Denard's dumbass mistake right there. That makes me so mad. I mean, I cannot stand when people do that. Make plays like that. Just turn around and intercept the ball. Telvin Smith did that to lose us that our first game of the year, you know, against, you know, remember Telvin Smith didn't jump for the pick or he would have had a pick 6. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 with 10 seconds left. And they're going to kick it. They're just going to go ahead and say, we're going to kick it, you know. Not going to try to run another play. And it goes. I looked like it was going to be off, but the wind blows it right. We're going to need 3 touchdowns and a field goal just to take the lead by 1. What? Yeah. Here we go. We're just going to call the fair catch and take it to halftime. We're going to be down 23. You cannot ever let people score 37 points in a half. That will never go in your favor. Man, Josh Johnson or Nassib didn't play well. We're going to go ahead and try Glennon. And if that don't work, I don't know who we're going to, because we do not have another quarterback. Here we are going to Glennon on this play. or this half, actually. I'm going to play him the whole half. I don't see why to play anybody else. Mike Glennon has been decent with efficiency this year. We're going to give it to DeMarco. Probably going to do that a lot this half. Excuse me, just for a second. You won't be hearing any more of my dog anytime soon. Here we go. We're going to run it with DeMarco Murray as he cuts out to the left side and tries to truck over, but he cannot. He's going to make the tackle after a 7-yard gain. What a play for DeMarco Murray. We run the stick a lot. DeMarco usually gets a huge gain off of it. We'll see here. There's Mike Glennon going across the middle of the field to Odell Beckham. It's for a 16-yard gain. Another 100-yard game for Odell Beckham, who has just been really good this year. I can't even sum up how good he's been in words. I'd have to compare him to Jerry Rice good this year. And there DeMarco Murray is trucking after an 11-yard gain. There he is. It looks like he's turned now. It looks like he's trying to make big plays all over the field. And DeMarco right there, right when I say that, gets only a yard on that one. No, not even a yard. Wow. We need him to make better runs than that. Here we go. I'm going to send Will Tye on a straight out route on this little bitty corner. He's not done anything so far. We throw to Brandon Marshall, who catches it for a 4-yard gain. Hey, that's better than nothing, right? We was about to get sacked. It's way better than losing yards. Here we go on a stick play again. You know we love this play because it always works, really. And we go across the middle to Odell, almost overthrown, but you know Odell can risk his body to make catches. He's done it all his career so far. Here we go with 8 minutes left. We're going to DeMarco Murray, the workhorse. Been a workhorse all year. And DeMarco being hit in the head as he falls to the ground. If you did not see that, you can see it if you go back. Don't have to, but he did get hit. And we're going to give it to him again. No, Paul Perkins this time. Paul Perkins is a really good running back still, and he can't truck over, but he does get the first down on a 7-yard gain. Well, I don't know how. They didn't see he clearly got over the line, but whatever. We're going to give it to him again. I mean, I don't see why not. The running backs have been terrific today, and he gets it this time with a yard gain. Let's try to hand it to DeMarco again. I wonder if the Patriots won this week. Here we go. Handing it to him. DeMarco is stuffed after losing a yard. Damn it, it looks like Dallas is going to win, and if we lose, they're going to reclaim that division spot. We're going to hand it to Paul Perkins this time, who trucks down to the 3-yard line. That's going to bring up a 3rd and goal from the 3. You already know what time it is. It is DeMarco Murray time unless they're stacking the run. They're not stacking against the run. So, yes, it is DeMarco Murray time. We hand it off to him. DeMarco's up, through, and in for the touchdown. What? His foot clearly crossed. Hold on. Watch this. He's clearly in the end zone. Okay, no, we're challenging that. He was clearly in that end zone. Oh, wow. No, it's upheld. What? We're going to run a quarterback sneak. Oh, wow. I don't know what in the hell the refs are smoking on over there, but... Oh, and he gets stuffed. And such a dumb... Oh, I don't know why that has to happen. I don't know why the refs got to cheat us out of a touchdown. He was over the goal line. I don't know what happened there. They just cheated us out of a touchdown, like I said. And, you can do that if you're a ref, I guess. And they get stuffed for a safety, though. Now that only puts us down 3 touchdowns. So, really, if we score a touchdown right here, that would have worked in our favor. Let's try to score one right here and make it a 14-point game. We've had some high-scoring games. This is another one of those shootout games. We're going up top. I think if one of our guys gets open, which they usually do on this play, someone's always going to be open. as we dump to DeMarco, but Mike Glennon is hit as he threw the ball. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, where we are going to run a play action zone. Hopefully someone will be open on this. And I tried to hit my receiver, but Mike Glennon just goes to the ground. Actually pretty smart by him. Not trying to force anything, just going down. Here Mike Glennon is again. Trying to make a big play. On a big 3rd down. And he goes up top to Odell, who's going to beat his man, it looked like. But he didn't in the end. I don't know what happened there. We are in no man's land. But I think it's time to do a fake punt, knowing that they're not going to be expecting it probably. They're probably going to be caught off guard. Here we go. On a 3rd and 17, Brad Wing, a perfect throw, and Darian Thompson brings it in at the 30-yard line. A big play from us. From the punter. Excuse me if you can hear my dogs battling in the background. Here we go. As DeMarco tries to truck over 2 people, not going to be able to do it. That is 2 people, though, as I said. Not really anybody can do that. Here we go again. On a 2nd and 6. Across the middle to Will Tye, who caught it. We almost got sacked, and then he caught it. They was trying to strip it. Good hold by Will Tye right there to just hold on to the ball. And that's actually a big play. Hopefully he can make another one right here. As we're going to go to him again, Mike Glennon playing a very efficient game so far. As I said in the past videos, he's probably going to be the future of this franchise after Eli retires. He's still pretty young, only 26. Here we go. 2nd and 4, going to run the ball. Man, it should be... I'm not even going to keep talking about that touchdown the refs missed. I don't know how you're going to miss that. I could have made that call. I'm in the 8th grade. Here we're going to Odell across the middle, and he caught it at the 1-yard line. I'm not sure if he was in on that one. We're not going to challenge it because we've already lost a timeout today trying to challenge stuff. We're going to go with another quarterback sneak. Here we go with another quarterback sneak, and this time Mike Glennon is going to be in. Go get her in the room. Just go get her in the room. Okay. Sorry about that. We're going to go for 2. And if we get this and then we score 2 touchdowns, we're going to be ahead. So hopefully we can score this right here. It looks like no one's open as Odell comes back and we're hit. What in the fuck is everybody doing? They're just standing around. I didn't know that you could allow... I don't know what is going on. What is going on with my controller right now? Okay. Damien! Come here!
I know what happened. I meant to use that one thing, didn't I? No, I didn't. It didn't do nothing bad. Your live stream just had a black screen on it. And now it's back to this.
Okay. We're good. As we did not get the 2 points. I don't know what everyone was doing. They were just standing around. And also, I didn't know the Philadelphia Eagles were allowed to have 13 players on the field at once. But I guess that's legal now. So, now we're down 15. Man, if I'd have known that, I'd have been playing 13 players this whole season. Thought I'd known that you could have that many on the field at once. I thought that there was 11. Thought it was called 11-man football for a reason. Landon Collins makes the tackle on Darren Sproles for a 1-yard loss. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 11. We're going to run the pinch play and hopefully get another stop out of this one. Ungwa and this defense going to come up through this line. There's no way this line can hold off this many people at once. And they don't, but I don't. And Landon Collins, just make the tackle. I try to make the tackle. He can't make it. And Zach Ertz, I guess, is just Gronkowski all of a sudden. And what in the hell is going on with our team right now? We're playing uncoordinated. We're not communicating on defense. It just looks like we need to get some of our guys to stop eating so much because they're not, I guess they're just not fast enough. I guess we got to go sign Usain Bolt to get a sack in Madden. There's always a wide open guy when you call a sack, and That's never going to play out in your side. Here we go, 2nd and 11. It's a play action. Damon Harrison is getting blocked by some nobody. As I knew he was going up top to that guy. And Dorial Green Beckham catches another touchdown. I really don't know how to help that. Darian Thompson, like I said, you just need to be faster. Our guys on defense are very slow. They've been slow all year. And that's why we've lost a bunch. Well, we haven't lost a bunch of games. We'll be 5-3 after this, but the games we have lost, it's been because our defense has been slow. Odell gonna beat his guy downfield. Mike Glennon with a great throw. Odell down the sidelines. He just waves goodbye and then starts dancing. Don't get too hyped though. Not just yet. Oh, he's breaking out the whip. Don't get too hyped. Like I said, this game is still very much in favor of them. If we can get this, it's only a 2-possession game once again. Oh, and they trip over each other. And they can't get the stop as Mike Glenn is just going to walk in for the 2-point conversion. Right when I say we're going to be 5-3, boom. We come back with that. Here we go on 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Here we go. And Collins and this defense going to come up through there, and we do get the stop. Devin Kennard with a big tackle for a loss. Or no, not a loss. It stays right where it was. We're going to run a pinch here. I'm trying to audible the play. It won't let me. Here we go, buddy. And their offensive line, I guess, is just the Great Wall of Dallas. Ooh, and they, thank God, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Thank you, Jesus. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie is just such a dominant corner. As he got mossed earlier, making up for that right there. We need a big stop right here. If we do not get this stop this game, and they do get the false start, that's going to bring up 3rd and 15. That's a good play by, bad play by them. Good play for us. Or that's good for us. No, that's not a great play for us. Can't really help that. Here we go. 3rd and 15 from the 20-yard line. They're not going to hand it to Sproles. They're going to pass the ball. And JPP gets back for his 2nd sack of the game. His 10th sack of the year. There it is. I think he's got 10.5 on the year. As we get 5 sacks on the day. And we get ball back down 14. Hey! Well, I guess they're not going to be quiet. Whatever. Here we go. We're going to throw to Odell, who makes a terrific catch. Man, if he hasn't been in this game. Mike Glennon, look at those stats, though. Odell, that's not 96 yards on the day. That's 96 yards after catch. We're going to hand it to DeMarco Murray right here on this play. We do hand it to him, and he tries to truck through. Some people can't. That's a 7-yard gain, though. Here we go again, dude. We're gonna just go up through the left side again. DeMarco Murray gets 5 on that one. He has been a bull of a rusher this game too. He's in the MVP race. He's in the 10th spot right now, the very last spot. As we're gonna run it with him again, and he tries to truck, cannot. We get down to the 23-yard line with 1:40 to go in this quarter. We're eventually going to need a touchdown, though. I don't think we can afford a field goal, really. Odell goes to the outside, and he overthrows him. But, hey, that's a good play by Mike Glennon. I'm not going to crush him for that one because he's got to go with that mentality like Eli hasn't all year. It's got to be that my receiver gets it or absolutely no one gets it because definitely we don't need the defense getting it, you know. So we're going to throw it up top to Brandon Marshall, and it's that same thing. He just overthrew it a little bit right there. On 4th and 4, we're going to kick our field goal. It's going to be a 40-yarder. Robbie Gould, can he knock it through? And I think he's going to miss that one. Yeah, he knocks that one way off. I'm thinking I'm going to fire Robbie Gould after this game. He's missed a lot of field goals. Even though I've messed some of them up by a little bit. He's You can't miss that many field goals, even if I mess them up. If you're that good of a kicker, you cannot miss that many field goals. Here we go. On 1st and 10. We're going to blitz. Landon Collins and his defense get back. And that's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Here we go on 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. Not going to hand it off to Darren Sproles. No one can get back, it don't seem. And Jonathan Hankins, like I've said many times, we just re-signed him. The unsung hero of this defense. Oh my goodness, he's 2nd in sacks for our team, I think. I'm not sure about that 100%, but I need to go check, actually. But the unsung hero all year. They're making another terrific play. Here on 3rd and 15. Not going to hand it off. JPP, no one can get back, and he's wide open across the middle of the field, but he overthrows a pass. But Dorial Green Beckham is not this good. I'm sorry, people, that I'm getting mad, but I don't know what in the fuck is going on with Dorial Green Beckham. He is ass. He is trash as fuck, and yet he's making catches like that all day long. Oh, man. And now they're in field goal range, and they throw another one to Dorial Green Beckham. Dorial Green Beckham has 181 yards on 5 receptions, 2 touchdowns. Oh, man. Damon Harrison, no one can get back there, I don't see him. He's dragged down to the 1-yard line. Devin Kennard, no one can get back. It's going to be a 51-point game from the Philadelphia Eagles. Here we go. We're just going to throw a curl route to Odell. As I don't know what in the fuck Odell was doing. I don't even know what that throw was. 58 points. We're just going to run the clock out. I'm not even trying to come back from this. I'm not trying to let them put up 60 on us, as they're already up 57. I'm just going to try to walk out of here with a loss this week. That's going to move us to 5-3 on the year. Oh, man. That hurts, losing to a team this bad. But on any given Sunday, especially a division rival, you can lose. We've learned that many times. All we had to do was get a stop on 3rd and long, and, well, we would have had another shot to go down there and make it a 7-point game. But, as you know, DRC let Dorial Green Beckham, some nobody-ass player, moss him for a huge play. This loss really stings. But here we go on 2nd and 10. We're going to hand it off to DeMarco Murray, just try to get his stats up a little. I don't know how the hell that fat ass is going to stop on the run and just smack DeMarco Murray in the face like that. That's never going to happen ever again. That would never happen anywhere on this earth ever. But I guess it does right there. As we're going to go up top to Odell Beckham, and he catches it down at the 2-yard line. Really ain't going to matter, though, as we're down 4 touchdowns. It's 306 yards. Yeah. 306 yards, and we're still going to lose. And it's picked! Malcolm Jenkins is going to put up 60 on us with the pick 6. It's going to be a 98-yard return. Or wait, no, we may be able to catch him. Nope, he's gone. Oh, man. I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit circle. Brandon Marshall wide open in the end zone. But he throws to, I accidentally hit R1. My bad. This defense, who has not even allowed over 40 points this year, besides the Minnesota game. Besides that, they have not allowed over 40 points this year. Allows 65 in a game. The New York Giants defense, 65 points as he tries to hurdle and someone's just taking out their dick. That's not legal, I don't think, but whatever. Stop getting her hypered up so she'll stop barking. Here we go. On a 2nd and 4. I'm probably just honestly going to stream out this whole season tonight. Get it over with. And I'll start the playoffs probably tomorrow. If we make the playoffs. It's not even guaranteed with the way we're playing right now. And he throws it up and it's going to be picked. Again. Man, how this game would have been very different if we would have had Eli Manning. 65-30. I'm just trying to... I'm sorry, I won't sim anymore games this season, but, we're just trying to get out of here. And they're down to the 6-yard line. Even when I'm simming, they're still moving down the field. 68, yeah, we're just going to... Let's take the... Well, let's try to go for one more touchdown. Sorry, guys, I didn't feel like playing as we were down 35 points. And... Hold on. And that's going to do it for this live stream, I think. You already know Odell had a great game, but doesn't matter because we still took the L. We'll bounce back next week, though. I guarantee it. I promise y'all I'll win.